Hey guys, that was really awkward. I just filmed this video with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. That's what it looks like. It's really pretty. I didn't use the pink colors, but I did this warm, neutral, shimmery kind of look with a shadow wing. And yeah, if you want to see how I did it, then you can keep watching. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So I'm going to start on my eyes. So I already filled in my brows and carved them out and set them with concealer and translucent powder. I'm going to take the Modern Renaissance palette. That's what it looks like. I'm not going to use the pink colors today. I want to stick to more warm, neutral tones, because as we know, that's all I ever do. So, also I got makeup on my sweatshirt. Like, how sad is that? Okay, anyway, to start, I'm going to take the brush that it comes with, the fluffy end of it, and I'm going to take the shade Burnt Orange right here. I'm going to take a little bit, and I'm just going to blend that into my crease using windshield wiper motions. And also, I want to have more of a winged out look today, so I am going to drag it out, and it's going to get really messy on the outer corners, but it's okay because I always take a makeup wipe and clean up the edges. Now I'm going to take the Morphe M456 and the shade Real Gar right here. And I'm going to blend that into my crease as well, but put it a little bit lower. And I'm also going to bring that onto this outer lid here. I'm going to go back in with that first brush with no additional color and just blend those edges out. Now I'm going to take the Morphe M506 and the shade Red Ochre right here. And I want to focus that on this outer corner here. So I'm just going to pat it on first, and then I'm going to blend it into this outer crease. Now I'm going to take this SL Miss Glam M04 small angled eye brush. It's a little angled brush, and I'm going to take the shade Cypress Umber. It's this brown up here. I want to create a wing but with shadow today, so I'm just gonna start on this outer part of my eye, and then I'm gonna drag it out to form the wing and then connect it. And I'm just gonna bring it in towards the front of my eye. Now I'm going to take the shade Primavera right here on my finger, and I'm going to place that kind of on the beginning of the lid to brighten it up. Kind of on like the first half. That. Then I'm going to go in with my first fluffy brush and just blend out the edges. I want that to be a little more intense, so I'm going to take the Morphe M224. It's like a flat shader, and I'm going to take that Primavera color, and I'm going to spray it with my setting spray. And I'm going to pack that on a little bit more. And kind of cut my crease a little bit. And then we'll blend those edges afterward. Just gonna take that brush again and blend the edges out. I'm gonna take that angled brush again and just go over that liner. I'm gonna take the Morphe M461 and the shade Tempera right here and just brighten up this inner corner and also run it lightly through the crease. Now we're gonna take a break from the eyes and move on to the face. Just wanna clean this edge up. We're basically done with the eyes. Obviously we're gonna do lashes, but I want to do the lower lash line also. But first, I want to move on to the face. So I want to try a primer today. This has been out for a few years now, but it's new to me. It's the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. So it's like a moisturizer and a primer all in one. I got it at Ulta, like at the little checkout. So I'm just gonna take 2 pumps and I'm just gonna put that all over my face. It's very lightweight. I was expecting it to be a little bit thicker, but I actually like how lightweight it is. The e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. If I don't add kind of a pore filling primer to my face as well as like a hydrating one, my nose just gets too shiny and the product doesn't stay as much. But you also want to be careful not to apply too much, because sometimes if you apply too much of a pore filling primer, it can get like slippery and then your foundation can slide off. So don't want to overdo it. For foundation, we're going to take the Too Faced Born This Way. Taking 2 pumps on my hand. And I'm just going to dot this on my face. I'm taking my e.l.f. sponge to blend that out. I'm going to take what's left over on my hand onto my sponge and just add that to my neck. For concealer, I'm going to take the Catrice Liquid Camouflage and put that on any spots I want to cover and add a little bit more coverage. And I'm going to blend that lightly with my sponge. And then to brighten my face, I'm going to take the CoverGirl True Blend. And I'm just going to add that a little bit under my eyes, as well as the center of my forehead. So I want a cream contour, so I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. And this is in the shade Medium Bisque. And I'm just going to add this a little bit to my cheekbones, as well as my forehead. I'm going to put a little bit under my lip, and I'm going to add some to my nose. And I'm also going to add it to my jaw. We'll see how this blends, but I might go back in with some concealer also. So, yeah. gonna blend this out with my sponge, blending upward. I just want it to subtly contour a little bit. I love cream contouring. I just like don't do it a lot. I don't really know why, but to help on my neck a little bit, I'm going to take the Morphe M439 just to help buff it out a little bit. You can also contour, like cream contour, before you do foundation, and then kind of like add your foundation over top to help blend it. You can do it whichever way you want. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of that CoverGirl concealer, just to clean up a little bit. Gonna add some here. Not a lot, but just enough to make that contour a little bit cleaner. And with my nose, I like to just take that concealer and blend over that contour to make the edges a lot more seamless, but you can still see where I contoured it. And we'll go in with powder also, but that helps a little bit. Now I'm going to take my Eco Tools sponge and my Wet n Wild translucent powder and set underneath my eyes. I'm just going to let it sit for literally a second while I do my other eye. And then I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush and just brush that away. And I'm going to set my smile lines. As well as the center of my forehead. And then I'm very lightly just gonna dust. Why am I using a little brush? I'm gonna take this e.l.f. brush and just lightly dust that powder everywhere else, so that when I go in with more powder products like blush and bronzer and stuff, they blend nicely. Now I'm going to take my Bare Minerals powder and just add a little bit of coverage where I want it. Now I'm going to take my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm going to take it on this angled Morphe brush and just add that to my face to bring some warmth in and to help out that cream contour a little bit. I'm also going to take this on a fluffy brush and just run that on my nose. And I'm also going to connect that to my eyeshadow. I'm going to blend that out with my sponge a little bit. And I'm not going to bake or anything because I don't feel like I need to clean up my edges. I feel like they're pretty clean. And I'm going to leave my nose too, because with the cream contour, I feel like I made a crisp enough line. So now we're going to go back to the eyes. I want to take the brush that we used with red ochre, and I want to run that along my entire lash line. And I'm connecting that to this shadow out here as well. And then I'm going to take the shade Burnt Orange here and just blend that red ochre shade. And then I'm going to take that angled brush and the shade Cypress Umber and add that just to the outer portion of my lower lash line, connecting it to the liner. And now I'm going to take the ColourPop E10 brush and the shade Vermeer up here, and I want to add that to my inner corner. As well as my brow bone. Now I'm going to do lashes. I'm first going to curl them with my Tarte eyelash curler. The Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions mascara. And I'm just gonna keep adding more mascara because I'm not in the mood to apply lashes today. So I'm just gonna build this mascara up. And I am getting mascara on my lid, but I'm just gonna let it dry and we'll fix that later. Okay, so I just flaked off that mascara and here's the eyes done. So yeah, now we just have blush, highlight, and lips left. So for blush, I'm going to take none other than my Patrick Ta blush. I really want to buy a new blush to try because I need to try something new. This just looks so pretty. Like, maybe I'll buy more shades of his because this is in the shade She's Sincere. But maybe I'll try some new ones. Oh, I went a little heavy. Whatever. My brush is like breaking. To brighten my under eye a little bit, I'm gonna take my NYX contour palette and this highlight shade. Oh my god, I'm holding it upside down. But that highlight shade and just add that a little bit to my under eye. And maybe to my forehead a little bit. Benefit cookie highlight that I've been wanting. Anyway, this is what the highlight looks like. It's so pretty. I cannot wait to use it. I'm gonna take it on a different brush than I normally use. I'm gonna take it on this, I don't even know how to pronounce that brand, but it's like a very precise highlight brush. And oh my god, that looks like glass, like on my cheek. It is like emphasizing some of my texture though, and when I look straight, it kind of like, that makes me so sad. When I look straight, it puts like a gray cast on my face. Can you see that? You might not be able to see it on camera. Oh my god, I'm so sad, but it's so pretty. I have to be like selective with where I put it. Because it emphasizes my texture, but it's literally so pretty. I'm going to take this Morphe by Jaclyn Hill JH42 brush and put that on my nose. Interesting. Like, that is so pretty. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm like having problems. Sorry, I wasn't gonna add more highlight to my inner corner because it's already pretty bright from the eyeshadow, but like, come on. That's so pretty. Add a tiny bit to my brow bone. Oh my god. That's so pretty. I'm so happy right now. I'm just gonna blend that out with my sponge because that is very pigmented and I don't want any like harsh edges. Like now it kind of all blends together, which is what I want. Oh my god. Look at my nose. I'm so happy. Okay. I'm gonna add some brow gel. This is the Anastasia clear one. Okay. Now I have lips. I don't even know why I'm like thinking about doing a color because we all know that I'm just gonna do a nude because that's all I ever do. So I think I'm gonna take the KKW Beauty one again that I used in my last video. I might have to sharpen it, but this lip liner makes lining your lips so easy. I might just leave them like this. No, actually I want a gloss. ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Crazy Little Wing. And I'm just gonna, yeah, I like the way that looks. I'm gonna just finish it with some setting spray. And I'm just taking my fan and patting it all down. That is the finished look. Yeah. That was me using the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I kind of want to use these like purpley, pinky colors, but my go-to is just neutral looks like this. But yeah, if you guys like this video, let me know. Like it if you want. Don't dislike it because that'll make me sad. Let me know what you guys want to see. I have a few videos that well, not everybody, but people have told me they want to see, so I'm gonna film those. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna go. So yeah, I got my nails done today. And I went to the mall and I did my makeup. I've just been procrastinating doing my homework, but I just really don't want to do it. So yeah, but I guess I have to. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop rambling and yeah.